This Rasta thing is no joke thing. Is not a cultural thing that used to come about. It's a spirit from a very ancient time coming forward and manifesting in this time. Tonight, we're having a conversation about just that.
The teachers could not understand why, not only the teachers, everywhere you walk on the road with these children, they believe that you are cruel to your children. You know, why would you do that to these lovely little children and make them wear locks and make them... So it was challenging for me, and I had to be a source of strength for them to make them know, say, this is a liberty and it's something where we have to, you're going to learn to defend it. You know, I don't know, I never got from any of them in growing up like they thought that me as a mother or them father was wicked for doing this to them. I think they were happy knowing that, you know, there were other children out there like them. So the Nyabingi celebrations were very important to them. It kind of gave them that foundation that school never gave them, because at school they were very isolated. But it was a challenging time for all of us as parents and everything. We got strength from each other parents and everything. These were the times when we were very fiery about us having our own schools. You know, so like the school in Portland, you know, we really lauded that, because the children being together, seeing other ones like them, identifying, say Rasta wasn't a bad thing. Them could have said Rastafari, them could have said Jah, and them could have talked about His Majesty and things they were taught at home and feel comfortable. Them could talk about the little ital food that them get. But that was another thing again, the lunch thing, I'm telling you. Apart from the locks, what they were given to take to school to eat was another thing that you could have been easily ridiculed about, because we never want them to eat what they were getting at school. So we prepared them like a lunch box for them to go home with, to go to school with, and the teachers, until there was a time now when I learned to be creative with them food, and then the children want their sandwich and the children want them little food because it did look nice, you know, colorful and thing. So it wasn't only the locks, because Rastafari is a liberty, you know. It's not something that you do on a Sunday. So every single day of your life, this is a part of your expression. So it's when them come, they see their mother looking different from the other mothers, because there was no other Rasta mother there. So it was a total journey, a total experience. Mommy coming with her head wrap up, a long skirt, and you know, it was a total experience. So this is why I say teaching youths about Rastafari as a liberty, to make them know that this is an all-embracing experience. You know, every single day you live it in the food that you eat, the way you worship, you know, the way you dress, the sacredness of your locks, the sacredness of herb if you choose to use it, because not everyone, me as a mother, to be honest with you, because I really did not want the youth smoking from too early, I stopped smoking like when I just had them, you know, and that was something that I gave them a free space to come and embrace for themselves. Smoking was not something I thought that I needed to impose on them and give them, but they were comfortable with it. Our ancestors within Rastafari and our ancients know the tradition was a rough tradition. But as Danisha said, although we are the greatest image out there, Rastafari is the greatest image put out there within the world to represent Jamaica.
To watch us own, to each his own, to everything.
Yes, there is a season. One love, one heart, one aim, one destiny. Greetings, brothers and sisters. As we say in Ethiopia, Tene Yistiling, and we say in Ghana, Akwaba. It's all saying welcome and greetings. In one name, His Imperial Majesty, Emperor Haile Selassie I, Rastafari. We give thanks for this evening. Thank you, my granddaughter, my first grandchild, Danisha, for putting all this conversation together. I'm so lost in listening to these sisters speaking in terms of what Rastafari has done for them, and is still doing for them, and will always be doing for them. So it's great to be here this evening, and I don't know how much time we have for such a conversation that Nisha had planned, but we'll go forward and see how far we can go.
Oh, Grandma said, where's Sister Minnie? Sister Minnie and Sister Pearl. Sister Minnie and Grandma used to go jogging every morning. Every morning you see them in them running shoes and them gone out by Bull Bay, out by Airport Road. Go run, remember?
Yes, we went many places around the dam, in Papine Hill pastures. We run everywhere, Sister Minnie. This is why our knees are aching now. But it's all good, brothers and sisters. Well, exercise is a key to keeping healthy and keeping the mind clear so we could think of how we're going to go through this battle of just being young and being Rastafari, you know? As young women in Jamaica, really, we had a problem being who we are in Jamaica. So then we have a long history of our past, and we are present here this day to speak about it, what we can speak of.
So I want to start with you, Sister Minnie, because you is the fire from ever since I know Sister Minnie. Eh? Where you come from?
Greetings, brothers and sisters. I heard the testimonies of my sisters, and you know, some of them will say dreadlocks, but we just locks, you know, until they make us dread. So we give thanks for the testimony. My name is Nana Esibua the First, Queen Mother from Ghana too. My young daughter didn't know how to address me neither.
Sorry.
Yes. But RasTa Woman, we have been on the road a long time, and I watched the programming, and when I look at my Asian brethren them, it takes me back, and I thank you for going so deep to bring it out, to make the youth them see how dread we could be, and what we have been under in this government named the JLP. And I'm not a politician, you know, but we go under a lot of pressure. We can remember even Mr. Shearer one time said no book on black people must come into this country. He banned everything on black people. So we wonder where they were taking us. We have been through a lot. I'm 16 years old. The light have, you know, come inside me. I met with His Imperial Majesty. They used to call it UTech, Art, Science and Technology. He came there and I saw him and I stand in love with him. When I saw him, I would say fell in love as a woman to a man. And gradually he said, I have a sweeter water to give you and I'll teach you other things. And I see the God-like in him. And that's how I become. My faith has taken me to this journey, you know, and I have no regret. I have been through it. I have seen Rastafarian grow. It never just come as it was, because as a woman, we had a hard time in it. You know, you want to know the truth about it. We were just children carriers. The love wasn't there. We were to bring children to our brethren. Until we could stand up and talk for ourselves. So some of them now call us men because we had to defend it strong, because the half has never yet been told, and we've been hearing the brethren them speaking all the time. And when we realized that male and female created we them, and every man on this earth, as the sister said, they have a mother. That's the first face they look upon. And that's the first person they ever feed from the food of life, which is our breast milk. And when I realized that my duty was to take care of life, I had to stand up strong and said, what? Brethren, I hear your half, but hear my own. And so we tell them our half, and they accept it by force. A lot of them accept it. That, you know, we come a long way. And Rastafarian people, when we used to meet with each other, everybody knows Psalms from 1 to 2 to the end of it. Because you could never walk in a brethren home without say a prayer. You could never come to the home without bringing, nobody tell you to do it, you know, but you just know it. If it's even one banana you find on the road, you take it to the place you go in. and everybody welcome, everybody sit there, we smoke, we reason about back to Africa. That time you never have no youth on the road, you know. Everybody was in a place they call the camp. But the camp was a RasTa man home where he would provide meals for anyone who come there. The pipe run 24/7, and you just sit there and you come from school or come from their business place, and we sit down and reason about Africa until they think that, you know, they say, well, they're going to break down all these camps, and they send police around like with our dreadlocks to come in and infiltrate and beat up people and take away, you know, and separate us. I can't tell you what I've been through, because from I was 16, I'm 60 odd now, you know. I have been here and I've never departed from this true road that I have gone. But when you see the disrespect with the younger Rastafarians that come in and behave the way they behave, they're a disgrace to Rastafari. A disgrace. Because we worship a king, and our king live upright. And is rebel coming now, you know, and it's not what we're really looking for. We're not hearing nobody go back to Africa. We're not see the brother them this, you know, coming together and put things together. We have teachers, we have lawyers, we have doctors, we have some of them come and return back into Babylon, because when they come, they don't get nobody to organize nothing. We don't have nothing at all. And if you're waiting to go back to Africa, it's better it find you working. Find you working at the minute to take you to Africa. More and see you sit here waiting for the day to go to Africa, and you don't even have your passport, you know. And it's serious thing, you don't have to think serious, because a whole lot of things going to happen, you know. A little more man will run and take off him here without it, you know. Without him want to do it, because the pressure is going to happen again, because we are too relaxed. You understand? I walk on the road, and when I walk on the road nowadays, I see mostly black men begging. The women, them have a little more pride within themselves that they are not begging like this. But I don't know, every time you look, you come out on the road with $1,000 and you have to give it to the men. What is going on? You know, when you look like that, you make the nation of black people look weak, and I want to not to look on it. It is not nothing good you are doing. The beggar is the lowest thing in creation. Stop the begging and ask for work. You understand? And you're the mostly begging woman. So I'm asking the brethren them, every Rasta man used to plant something and have something to give, and I don't know how it changed.